How you doing, everyone? Back to the derby car. In this episode I'm going to get into all the bar work that needs to get done on this. Now the main requirements are we need a bar from B pillar to B pillar, well not even B pillar, but they need a bar behind the driver from one side to the other. We also need a floor to roof bar. This is really simple stuff. That is not specified at what position it needs to be. I'm going to put it basically directly behind the driver's seat so that in the lucky event that I'm within the last 5 cars, I've got my room to turn back and look for the reversing side of things and then don't have a bar in the way. So that's kind of just a thought. Now I did mention that bar work need to be from side to side, and well, I initially mentioned that B pillar to B pillar, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm basically going to use where the top hinge mounts in the rear door. I'm going to use some bolt holes there, basically use some 10mm bolts, bolt it through, basically have a plate either side. Now I've just got my, where is it? It's under my feet. Some 10mm thick plate. The rules specify it needs to be a minimum of 100mm by 200mm. The length I need for where my seating position is, it basically means I need a plate that's at least 250mm long, and all I had was this stuff that was 150 wide, so it's a bit overkill, but that's okay. So basically these are going to be set up on the inside here, one either side, bolted in. I'll measure the distance between for the bar, that'll get welded in. We're going to put a bit of a gusset on it as well, and yeah, that should be good for that. And like I said earlier, floor to roof bar, it'll be just behind, basically as far forward as I can do it with the seat. I was hoping to get just up underneath the roof supports, but the spacing doesn't look like it's going to hit that, so it's just going to go straight to the roof panel. Basically just drill straight through the roof and bolt it in. Same with the floor, just drill straight through the floor, bolt it in, by a couple of 10mm bolts. On this side, this rear door and the front door need to be welded up every 300mm from memory. So yeah, we'll basically just clear it all up, mark it, grind it all flat. I'll just get like a bit of flat plate to go over these gaps and just weld that in. That should be good. Mandatory, the driver's door needs some window mesh, so we're just going to weld. I've got some mesh, so we're just going to cut that to shape, weld it in. Front mesh, windscreen mesh is optional, but I'm going to do that anyway. I've got enough to be able to do it. Essentially, so basically I'm just going to clean up the edges here, lay it over. I've got a bit of angle iron that I'll just run probably down to the middle there just for a centre support. Then yeah, just cover that, weld it in place. It should be good to go. That's pretty much the bulk of the welding we need to do. Once we've done that, we're very close to having this thing bare minimum ready. Once we sort of got to this phase, and there's a few little extras we can do, but that's kind of the main big things I want to get done for today. So, well, not necessarily today, but over the next couple of days. So anyway, enough chat, let's get into it. I've positioned these plates where I want them. I've got the seat in my driver's position, so I'm just going to make sure, yeah, I've got plenty of room just behind that seat for that bar to go. So that's good. So what I'm going to do is I'll drill these plates into place, and then we'll measure the distance, chop a bay pipe to length, tack it in, unbolt it, weld it up on the bench. So I've taken out that front bolt from the hinge because that was an easy one. This one here is kind of pressed into place, so I'll probably leave that in place. What I'll do is I've drilled this out to 11mm so I can put a 10mm bolt through it. They'll go all the way through there, and I'll probably just do another one down below it, and then just bolt that straight in. So that's the plan anyway. Like I said, this one's kind of either pressed in or welded in sort of stud onto that hinge, so I've given it a whack and it's not going to come off in a hurry, but yeah, we'll leave that there, just drill a new hole, big washer, should be good. Alright, so I've got my plates bolted in, left and right, and basically what I'm going to do now is just take a measurement from the inside here to the inside of that one. We'll cut our bar to length, slide it in, and just tack it in, then we'll unbolt it, and yeah, we'll get it out on the bench and fully weld it up. At least that's the plan anyhow. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with where that bar is sitting at the moment now, so time to tack weld it in. We'll unbolt it, remove it, because I want to weld on the bottom side as well, so yeah, probably just tack it in, we'll take it out, fully weld it on the bench. Well, I think I'm going to call that a night. This is welded. I still need to do some gussets in the corners there. I'm just getting a bit tired there now. Got a floor plate bolted in here. I've kind of welded the top plate, and I'm just going to measure that distance and just cut that in the morning because it's probably about 10:30 at night now, so yeah, I just don't really feel like cranking up the grinder. Even though I've got a bit of space to the neighbours, it's still not a nice thing to not crank it up. But yeah, anyway, I'm tired, I'm tripping over myself. I'm going to continue on with this tomorrow. So it's a new day. I've done the gussets for the side bar, so I'm just going to throw the floor to roof bar in. I've got the plate in already and bolted down at the bottom, so what I'm planning to do is just slide this in place. Now I have left myself about 5mm there, so yeah, so I can just throw that in and basically just bolt it down, bolt the roof down onto it. That's the theory anyway. Yeah, just wanted enough room to slide it in and out because, you know, look, you never know when she might get reused. Once again, I think I'll just tack that in place and yeah, pull it out, weld it on the bench. Time to pull it all out and weld it up on the bench. Alrighty, let's weld her up. Okay, so the bar is bolted into place finally now, so don't look too close to the welding, but gusseted there, both sides. So yeah, it's bolted in for the last time, hopefully, it's been in and out. I'm just waiting for the upright to cool, and then we'll throw that one in as well. Fucking flat battery. So with all the bar work done, it's time to start doing some of the other things on the list. So optional is a front windscreen mesh. I'm going to do that now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run a piece of angle iron down here. Now I'm going to remove the windscreen wiper motor because there's a nice little convenient bay boltable spot that I can use there, and I'll just bolt through the bay through here, and then I'll just basically tack weld it all around, and that'll be hopefully a pretty easy job to do. The front driver's door needs some mesh. Now I'm probably not going to be able to weld that into place until I've done the metal plate, which I haven't got yet. So my mate Byron from down the shed, Byron's basically sorting that one out for us. So minimum needs to be is a 6mm steel plate. I think he's found me a 12mm plate, so it's going to be pretty bloody heavy, and hopefully I cut it and get it right the first time, because once that's in that door I don't really want to be pulling it out in a hurry because it'll weigh a ton. That sort of will probably wait a bit, and then I've basically got to stitch weld all this driver's door and the rear passenger door shut. Yeah, then we're going to start chaining all the openings, so getting all the chain ready and all the bolts and all that stuff. So yeah, we're getting there. It's moving along nicely. Yeah, so like I said, this is going to be a convenient spot to bolt this angle iron at the front here, I think. So I'll just remove this windscreen wiper. So I'll just remove this windscreen wiper motor because we don't really need that anymore. 950, that should do it. yeah, sometimes when you're winging it, it's just a case of just seeing what it looks like when you lay everything in place. So I have a piece of angle iron which is a little bit too long, but that bolt there is kind of not really in the right position. So I'm just going to move it a little bit more central, put it to about there. Yeah, so I'm just going to weld it down here, give it a weld up the top there. That'll be good. That'll be something made to support the mesh down the guts end. So yeah, that'll work. Oh yeah, starting to look like a race car now.
A few moments later.
Well, I haven't set anything on fire yet. Come close, I think, but yeah, race car. Right, so the amount of welding's gotten to me a bit, so I'm a bit over it for one day. So I put the front bumper back on just to give a little bit extra strength in the front. Not that I think the plastic will do much, but every little bit helps. I'm just in the process just stripping out some of this wiring from the front end area, and I'm going to move it back so it's kind of out of the way and doesn't create an issue. I've also got into a little bit of chaining some of the doors, or just cut my chain length and bolting them shut. So yeah, that's just things to keep myself going and just keep ticking along. Alrighty, so I've pulled all this wiring out. There was a main cable that ran through the front. Display side is still maybe a little exposed, but I've just sort of moved it back onto the engine. I've left the thermo fans connected. So short of pulling all the harness apart and separating all those four wires, yeah, I don't know if it's really worth it, but it's sitting up on top of the engine there, so it's kind of protected. I've just cable tied up, put earths back where I can, move one sort of further back there. Yeah, hopefully that's good enough. Well everyone, to be honest, I'm pretty stuffed. I've been dicking about for the last couple of days, and this is kind of what I've done. I'm not working quickly, just methodically getting through it. Like I said, when I got sick of doing some welding, I just moved on and done some of this bloody wiring. Yeah, but for the moment, I'm done. So yeah, I'm pretty much probably going to be done for this break, I think. We'll see how we go for come Monday, but it's Friday at the moment. Weekend's always kind of busy, so I'll leave it at that for now. Hopefully you'll join me for the next one. Thanks to all the channel members, Dave, Byron, Rob and Jay, appreciate it. And yeah, if you like the video, like the series, subscribe, and you'll see the Derby coming up on the 3rd of May, so that's down in Mount Barker. Yeah, looking forward to it. There's going to be a lot of other YouTubers covering the event, so yeah, keep an eye out, and we'll see how good we can smash this up.